Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Queenie and I have Abby here today joining me on the mat. This will just be a quick 15-minute short flow to get you feel good in your body. Perhaps it's a break between your working from home session or just from sitting a little too long on the couch. So first we're going to start by coming onto our bellies. Abby, you want to go over here? Good girl. So all you'll really need for today is your mat. You're gonna lie on your belly, untuck your toes, hands are next to your chest. I always really like to do some back strengthening and back bends, especially if I've been sitting a lot. So press your thighs into the mat, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Draw your shoulders back, so squeeze your shoulder blades together, and always leading with your shoulders. So when you inhale, pull your shoulders back, and try to lift your heart forward. And as you exhale, you'll lower gently. So just like that, not pushing into the hands too much, pull your shoulders back, lift your heart forward, use your back strength, the strength of your legs rather than just your hands. Exhale, lower. Two more like this, breathe, draw your shoulders back. Just feeling the body, don't push too high. Exhale, lower. One more, inhale, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, lower. And then staying on your belly, just have your nose hovering above the mat or rest your forehead on the mat. Bring your arms into cactus. So cactus, when you're lying down, will look like this. Elbows are about 90 degrees. Then breathing in. Don't lift your head when you exhale, just lift your arms. So you're squeezing your rhomboids, your shoulder blades, pulling them together. And then exhale, gently lower your arms. So just the arms moving. Keep your head, keep your legs where they are. Breathe out and lift your arms. Breathe in and lower. Again, lift as you exhale. Inhale to lower. One more, we're gonna exhale, lift the arms up, pause here, then breathe in, lift your chest as well. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, lower your arms. Again, exhale, lift the arms so the back squeezes, and then breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out, lower your face. Inhale, release your arms. One more time, exhale, lift the arms up. Breathe in, lift your chest. This time when you exhale, bring your hands by your chest. Press into the hands and your legs. Lift into a tabletop. Allow your hips to melt back into a child's pose. Take a deep breath in here. Sigh it out. And when you inhale, come to your tabletop. So in our tabletop position, you want your palms about shoulder width, fingers always pointing forward. You can have your fingertips turned out slightly if that feels better for your shoulders. Then we will inhale and extend the right leg back. So we're gonna point the right toes. Notice if your belly and your chest starts to dip, you wanna draw it in, keeping the front of your core strong. Lifting the right leg a little higher, squeezing your glute. Shoulders pull from the ears. Just stabilizing the core here. You're gonna reach your left arm forward. So I have my left arm and my right leg extended. And then I'll release my left palm down. And leaning a little bit to the left, I'm going to extend the right arm forward. So I'm standing just on left hand, left leg. Extending the right arm, right leg. And then from here, I'm going to guide the right leg further behind me so it comes down towards the floor. Reaching your right arm still towards the front, but lift your right shoulder up. So I'm getting a nice side stretch here. Lifting the right side body. Breathe. And then slowly releasing your right hand. And I'll step the right foot, bring it between the palms. Lift the back knee, walk the hands to the left side of the mat. Have your toes turned out. Breathing in. And when you exhale, start to bend your left knee. Allow your hips to sink. Walk your hands towards the left foot. You can lift the right toes. Don't worry about trying to come super low. And then when you inhale, straighten your left leg. And as you exhale, bend your right. So just like that, you'll move with your breath. When you inhale, extend one of the legs. And as you exhale, you'll bend the other. You're welcome to lift the toes. And again, breathe. Inhaling to extend, exhaling to let the body sink a little bit. Next time that you bend your left knee, that will be the last time here. I'm going to straighten the legs. Keep your hands there, turn your toes forward. Then bend the knees if you need. Walk the hands towards your feet. You can hold the big toe, you can hold the foot, you can hold the ankles. Lift your sit bones up. Let your head rest downwards. Squeeze the legs. Heels push down, legs are strong. Feel like your thigh bones are pulling into your hip socket, drawing your legs up towards the ceiling while the heels ground down firmly. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Release your palms back onto the mat, walk it back to your right foot, and then we'll step the right foot back, lower onto your knees. We'll inhale to a cow spine, belly down, chest forward. Exhale, round your back. Again, breathe in. Squeeze your back muscles in this shape. Exhale, round. One more inhale. Exhale, round. And breathe in, coming back to a neutral spine, stepping your feet back, lower all the way onto your belly. Shoulders pull back. One round of your cobra. Inhale, back strong. Exhale, lower. Sweep your arms back, breathe in. Exhale, lower. One more, we're gonna lift everything that we can off the mat. So legs, chest, arms. Then from here, we'll bring the hands by the chest, flex the toes, bring the toes onto the mat. Use your knees if you need. I want you to just push up, straighten the arms. If your knees are lifted, lower your knees back down. And from here, we'll extend the left leg back. Again, notice if you're in your attempt to try to lift the leg higher, do you dip your chest and your belly to try to lift it up, or even turn your hip? So instead, keep your belly drawn in, strong core, hands are actively pressing the floor away, squeezing your left leg, feeling the glute a little bit more, and the right hand, so opposite arm and leg, will reach apart first. Breathe. And then when you exhale, place your right hand down. Leaning slightly to your right side, make your left hand a little lighter. Give yourself a bit more time here, so we're just trying to find our balance, extending your left arm, left leg. Try not to sink into your shoulders. Lift away from the floor. It's okay if you lose your balance. You're going to guide your left leg behind you. Your left arm is still reaching forward, but turn your left shoulder open. Breathe into the left side ribs. Getting that side body nice and long. You might feel a little bit of a stretch in your hip crease, side of your waist. And then very gently, you'll place your left hand down. Then from here, we're stepping left foot forward between the hands. Tuck your right toes, lift the right knee. We'll walk the hands over to the right side. So I'll turn around so that you can see from here. You're going to separate the feet maybe a little wider. So there's a few ways you can sit down. So you either keep separating the feet a little wider, walk your hands back, and then maybe you'll sit down. If that's not accessible, don't worry about that. You can actually walk your feet in and then maybe come into a squat. From your squat, you try to sit down. You can walk your feet all the way in. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Sit from here, and then we'll extend the legs. So flex your toes towards your face. Lots of different ways to sit. Legs straight out to your sides. You can even bend your knees a little bit. You're also welcome to sit with soles of the feet together, knees apart. This will change the stretch a little bit. You can also sit cross-legged. All right. Now, welcome to sit on something, maybe grabbing a block if you have it at home, or you can sit on a few cushions or a blanket. When you elevate the hips, there's a little less stretch in your hamstrings or the hips, but allows you to sit taller. So we're focusing on a full body. We're not just trying to get a stretch in the legs. So when you inhale, I want you to try to reach your arms up. Notice if you're hunching and rounding. If that's you, pause the video, sit on something, or change how your legs are situated, and then try to have your spine nice and tall. All right, so take an inhale. When you exhale, reach over to your left leg, or it could be the right. And then very slowly, you're gonna come forward, and then to the other leg, and lifting back up. So if your legs are in a different position, it's the same thing. Even if they're in butterfly, you're gonna try to come to the left. Your right side will lift up, that's okay. You're gonna switch forward, over to the other side, coming back. If you're sitting cross-legged, it's still kind of the same. So keep moving with me, but keeping your legs in the same position. You don't have to change like I am changing my legs here, just so I'm showing the different options. We're gonna do one more. So reach. You're gonna come back through center. Have your left arm just rest on your left thigh. Right arm still lifting up. Flex your toes. Press into the sit bones, however the legs are situated, and see if you can just add a side bend. So my legs are wide. My side bend, I might be trying to reach for my left foot. Don't worry if you can't grab the foot. I just want you to reach. So same thing if you are in butterfly. You can bring your hand down. Cross-legged. Next time you breathe in, pull yourself back up. Turn the head, roll the shoulders. We're gonna do the same thing, moving the other direction. So arms will reach up when you breathe in. So to reach to your right side or the opposite side, come forward, following your breath. So moving back up, and then again. So keeping your legs, again, whichever option you've chosen, it's fine. We're focusing a little bit on just feeling the core, getting a side bend, feeling the hips, maybe the hamstrings, maybe the glutes. 2 more rounds. So there's no rush. Keeping the arms active, the shoulders are toning here, so you reach your arms away from your torso. 1 more. Once we come back up, we're gonna add a side bend, so releasing your right arm. Your left arm reaches over. And again, don't worry about trying to grab the foot if it's not accessible for you. If you're a little higher, that still works. You're getting the side body to be long. Might feel a little bit in the legs and the hips. Breathe. So not just trying to reach for the foot once again. We're trying to extend, pull past the leg. Then when you inhale, you'll slowly lift all the way back up. Turn your head, roll the shoulders, lean back if your legs are extended. You're going to slowly close the legs, bring your feet together, just let your knees drop to the left, to the right. Good, and then just simply cross your legs. Bring the right hand to the left thigh, lift your chest up, twist. And then move to the other side. And then back through center. Continue to stay seated. Lift your right arm up, bend the right elbow. Left hand guides the elbow in line with your spine. Don't let your arm push your head forward, but press your head back into the arm. Good. Remain here, just pressing back gently into your arm with your head. Your elbow pushes up. You're also welcome to have your left arm across your low back. You can walk the hand up. You can interlace the hands or grab fingers. Breathe. You're also welcome to use a towel or a strap. And then releasing the arms. So once we are releasing, keep the right arm up. You're going to draw like a big circle with the arms, having your right arm under the left. Either hold opposite shoulders, give yourself a hug, or bring your arms into eagle. Lifting the elbows up, breathe in. So again, however you're seated, it could be on your shins, it could be cross-legged, it could be on a block. When you exhale, start to lean forward slowly. Elbows may or may not touch the mat, forearms may or may not touch the ground, that's okay. Breathe. Try to breathe into your lower back, breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. Then next time you inhale, lift yourself back up slowly. Unwind your arms, turn your head, roll the shoulders. If you were sitting cross-legged, change how have the other foot in front, and then we'll do the other side. Left arm will lift up, bend the left elbow, then right hand guides the elbow in line with your spine. Once again, don't let your arm push your head forward, press your head back into the arm. Breathe here. The left palm can try to reach for the space between the shoulder blades. Stay. Your right arm can reach across the low back. You can walk your right arm up. Don't be alarmed if you find one side tighter than the other. Breathe. Once again, you're welcome to use a strap, a towel. This side is tighter for me. Taking another breath. And then starting to unwind the arms. Again, we're going to draw a big circle. So the left arm should be up. We're going to bring the left arm down, right arm up, and then cross the elbows. Hold shoulders or bring your arms into eagle. Once again, full forward. Don't worry if arms do not touch the mat. Give your body time. Breathe into the back. Next time you inhale, slowly pull yourself back up. Unwind the arms, turn the head, roll out the shoulders. Good. And then we're going to sit, straighten out the legs, shake it out. Legs are extended in front of you. Hands are behind you. Bring your fingertips down with your fingers pointing straight forward. So first one, we're going to bend our knees with our feet grounded. Feet are about hip width apart. Draw your shoulder blades together. And then when you inhale, you will lift the hips up. Look forward or up. And then exhale, lower. Again, we'll lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. I'm going to do 2 more exactly like this, or you can straighten the legs, which will make it a little bit more difficult. Again, we'll breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, lower. 1 more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Good. Cross your ankles, bring your heels in, bring your palms forward, send the legs back. We'll move into a downward facing dog. Shake out the legs. Turn the head. And then from here, you're welcome to maybe come into a child's pose for a few breaths. Or if you are feeling like you need a little bit of a boost, as long as there's no shoulder issues, nothing fancy needs to happen. Even if you don't often hop or you're a little bit scared, you can just try to bounce on your legs a little. This will kind of really bring the blood to flow and really bring, it might shorten your breath as well. So have a little bit of fun here. If you're a little more comfortable, try to focus on lifting your hips up, landing light, using a wall if you need. This is like the best thing you can do rather than grabbing another snack or a coffee. So have a little more fun with it or stay in a child's pose. Take a few more minutes. Thank you for joining me. Thank you.